If you're over 60 and planning to fly in 2026, TSA and European border rules can now get you denied boarding. Even when your ticket, medication, and passport look perfect, airlines will happily take your money and then stop you at the gate over one tiny detail buried in the fine print. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the ID and passport traps older travelers are falling into right now, so you don't lose thousands of dollars in one embarrassing conversation at the airport. TSA and border agencies have quietly rolled out new requirements that are already blindsiding holiday travel. And if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, what I'm about to share could be the difference between boarding your dream vacation or being turned away at the gate. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to fix at home, so no one at TSA, the airline counter, or European border control can send you back. Rule number 3 is the one pulling older travelers aside more than any other, and most people don't even realize it's a rule. Let's start with number 8. Rule number 8. The fake passport expiration date. Here's what most travel agents never say out loud. The expiration date printed in your passport is not the real deadline for international travel. Let's say you book a trip to Thailand. Your passport expires March 5th. Your flight leaves January 10th. You look at it and think, I've got more than 2 months left. I'm fine. At check, the agent stops you. Thailand requires your passport to be valid 6 months beyond your entry date. You explain you'll be back in 2 weeks. They don't care. Result? $2,400 in non-refundable tickets. Gone in one conversation. Dozens of countries use some version of this 6-month rule, including much of Asia, parts of Africa, and several Caribbean nations. What to do? Check your passport today. Add 6 months to your return date. If it expires anywhere near that window, renew it. In the U.S., start at travel.state.gov. Processing can take 6 to 8 weeks or longer during busy season. Rule of thumb: your passport should be valid at least 6 months after you get home. Rule number 7. The invisible, damaged passport problem. Passport expiration is the easy one. Now let's talk about the nightmare scenario. When your passport looks perfect and the system still rejects it. Inside the cover of modern passports is a tiny electronic chip and antenna. If you fold your passport, sit on it, or keep it in a back pocket, that chip can crack. The book still looks new, but scanners won't read it. At the gate, the agent tries one. Then comes the sentence you never want to hear. This passport is damaged. More countries are forcing travelers through automated e-gates in 2026. If the chip fails, the system treats the passport as broken. What to do? Never bend or fold your passport. Store it flat in a document holder. Have someone with good eyesight inspect it under bright light. If your photo is badly faded or you look dramatically different, renew early. If the chip fails at the counter, stay calm and say, I'd like to request manual processing, and I'll replace this passport after this trip. Rule number 6. Real ID versus real life. This one is catching a lot of seniors on short domestic trips. By 2026, TSA is enforcing real ID rules aggressively. If your driver's license doesn't have that little star in the corner, it may not work at security. You could be sent into long secondary screening or miss your flight altogether. Why senior? Many people kept the same license for decades and never upgraded. DMV visits aren't easy. What to do? Check your license star. Bring your passport. Better yet, if you fly even once a year, start using your passport for domestic flights. It works everywhere. Rule number 5. Europe's new fingerprint and face scan system. Europe is rolling out a new entry-exit system across the Schengen zone. Instead of a quick scan, travelers now scan fingerprints and faces at kiosks. For older adults with arthritis, tremors, or mobility limits, this takes longer. That delay alone has caused missed trains and missed connections. What to do? Arrive earlier than you used. Tell officers immediately if your hands are hard to build longer layovers, 90 minutes or more in Europe. Register together if traveling with a spouse. Rule number 4. Europe. No authorization, no boarding requirement. Starting in late 2026, Americans will need advance approval before flying to most of Europe. It's called ETIS. No approval, no boarding. Even with a valid passport, apply at least 1 week ahead. Print the confirmation. Save it on your phone. Email it to yourself. New passport, new ETIS. Rule number 3. The digital ID trap. TSA now accepts digital IDs at some airports. That word matters. Some. If the scanner isn't available, or your battery died, and you didn't bring your physical ID, you could miss your flight. Always carry the real card or passport. Treat digital ID as back. Rule number 2. Medically necessary liquids that still get tossed. Liquid medications over 3.4 ounces are allowed, but only if you declare. Separate them before screening. Tell the office, I have medically necessary liquids to declare. Bring labels or a doctor's note when you can, and if needed, say, these are exempt under TSA guidelines. Rule number 1. The blank passport pages rule. You can have years left before expiration and still be denied boarding. Many countries require 1 to 4 completely blank pages. No space, no boarding. Check your passport. Count only pages with 0 stamp. If you're under 4 blank pages, consider renewing. Children's passports fill faster. Check theirs too. Final message. These 8 rules aren't here to scare you. They're here to protect your money, your energy, and your vacation. Spend 10 minutes today checking your passport, license, and medication. Your future self at the airport will thank you. If this helped, tap like so YouTube shows it to other travelers over 60. Tell me in the comments which rules surprised you most. And for more senior-friendly travel guides, subscribe and turn on notifications. You've worked too hard to let one missing page ruin your trip. Let's make sure your next flight is spent in the air, not arguing at the gate.